Hey guys, today we're going to be going over hardware and software used in CMS. So first we're going to do a little pre-assessment. You can answer these questions on a sheet of paper. The first question, or just on your computer. Have you used Google Drive before? How much do you know about the software that your child's school uses? How does your child's teacher use hardware and software in the classroom? And then what questions you have. So take a minute, pause the video, and when you're done with the pre-assessment, come back and, and play this video again. So, do you know what technology is currently used in your child's classroom? So first we're going to discuss. So hardware versus software. Hardware is any device that a teacher or student uses. Software is the programs, apps, etc. that are used by teachers and students in the classroom. So hardware to be familiar with. So we have projection hardware. So we have a smart board, and this is smart touch, which allows teachers and students to touch the display and move objects. It's usually used in elementary schools, middle schools, high schools. We have short throw projectors, non-touch board that operates with the use of an interactive pen. And then we have another board that's similar to smart board but has fewer touch features. We have an Elmo or document camera, and this allows a teacher to display writing, small objects, etc., and project them on a screen or board. All of these replace the old overhead projector. Smartboard and the other boards have associated software which allows the teacher to create interactive presentations. Types of computers. So this is still hardware. So we have laptops or Chromebooks, and most schools have laptops or Chromebooks that they allow the students to use. A traditional laptop is heavier, it's faster and has more storage. Chromebooks are smaller, they're lighter, and not a lot of storage. And they're also a lot cheaper in terms of cost and prices. Then we have iPads, and that's used in elementary schools, although we also have some of them in high schools and middle schools. They're popular because they're just based on touch, and so kids can use them for different learning styles. And then there's also other tablets made by Samsung that are identical but have different applications. And then we have apps, and apps are programs that run on these type of tablets and that are used for learning. So then we have this term BYOD or BYOT, and this is bring your own device, BYOD, or bring your own technology, BYOT. So CMS bring your own device policy is slightly different based on the school and the level. Bring your own technology, and CMS allows students to use their own technology at specific times during the day to enhance the learning experience. Students bring in their own devices and are responsible for the correct use of the safety devices. So laptops, phones, Kindles, anything like that. The students are responsible, the teacher is not. So that's something to keep in mind if your child is going to bring a device to school. So a quick FAQ, who is responsible for security of the device? So the school is not responsible for if your device is lost, stolen, or damaged. The student is in charge of that device. When will my students use the device? And that's whenever the teacher decides that the student can use the device in the classroom. Otherwise, it probably needs to be put away. And that's something you can talk to your student about before you send them to school with that device is you can only have this device out when your teacher says so. And that's a good conversation to have prior. Does my child have to participate and bring your own technology or device? No. This is a choice up to parents, guardians, and the student if they wish to participate and bring their own device. They are still able to access computers and technology at the school, so they don't need to bring their own device. So now we're going to move on to common classroom software. So we have Kahoot, and this allows educational games and quizzes and assessments that teachers like to use. We have Twitter, which students can interact via text, video, pictures with the teachers and students. We have a Remind app, and this allows teachers and parents and students to get instant notifications or reminders, often about like deadlines, tests, projects, etc. We have Edmodo, which is like a Facebook-like platform which allows online messaging, chatting, and sharing of documents. We have Classroom Dojo, and this is used for classroom management, so parents can see kind of how their student is doing in the classroom, if they've had a good day in the classroom or if they have been misbehaving. Show Me, this is a common app which is used to help students show their thinking on work. We have Canvas, and this is a learning management software, LMS, that CMS uses. This means that students may have any of the course materials in the online space. Then we have Google Classroom, and this CMS also uses Google Classroom. It's an online space, allows the students to exchange classwork and materials with the teacher and other classmates. So again, it's like Canvas, turning in work, seeing work, completing work online instead of on paper. So CMS, what does it use? It uses Classroom Dojo. So Classroom Dojo is there to reward students with points for behavior, but it can also manage students and the behavior if they're not doing well. And parents can see like points taken away, which is good for parents to see on that end. And then we have Google Classroom, and this is where students can access their work, test quizzes, etc. You can also turn in work using the site. And then we also have Canvas, which is just like Google Classroom, just a different software. And then we have Kahoot, and teachers like using this website to give quizzes to their students. It's quick and easy to assess learning. We also have, so now we're going to explore 3 softwares. So you're going to take 5 to 10 minutes, go ahead and pause this after I explain, pause the video after I explain this, to explore at least 3 of these softwares. You're going to write down 3 questions you have from exploring these softwares. Again, these softwares include Kahoot, Twitter, Remind, Edmodo, Classroom Dojo, Show Me, Canvas, and Google Classroom. So go ahead, pause the video. If you can go on to Google and just Google Kahoot, Twitter, one of these softwares, and try to explore it a little bit. And then write down 3 questions you have. Okay. And then post-assessment after that is write down 5 things that you learned about hardware or software and 2 questions you still have on this subject. And that's all. Thank you guys so much.